Hey guys, thanks for stopping by Gregsbeerreviews today. Yeah, the old clock says it's 5 o'clock. Beer 30. Let's go see what's in the fridge today. Hello everybody, welcome to Gregsbeerreviews. Today we're going to continue with the Wicked Weed Brewing beers. I got a handful of these beers sent to me by Jason and Julie. This is their French Toast Imperial Stout. These guys are down in Asheville, North Carolina. I have been to the brewery before, but it's been several years ago before they were bought out. This is an 8.8%er here, and the date on the back of the label says 8/8 of 19. The one we did yesterday had a bright yellow ink on it, and this one does too. And this one says packaged on 8/8 of 19. So yesterday's had a day differential between the yellow ink and what was on the label, but this one has exactly the same thing. On this one, 8/8 of 19. So it's been in the bottle a couple of months now, guys. So it's an Imperial Stout at 8.8%, so it should keep for a while. And once again, thanks to Jason and Julie for sending it to me. Over to Untapped, they have it at 25 IBUs for the 8.8%er. Creative minds are everywhere at Wicked Weed. This beer is a result of our first employee beer idea contest. Alana and Holly came up with this idea and helped brew the beer, brewed to embody every aspect of French toast. We use maple syrup, cinnamon, and vanilla to create a beer suitable for the breakfast or dinner table. So hopefully if you're drinking an 8.8% beer for breakfast, you're not working that day. Maybe a weekend beer, if you will. That is a fairly, it's not monster beer, but it is a rather substantial ABV beer. So I'm hoping you're going to drink responsibly. If you're having this out in a bar or brew pub, you got a designated driver, especially if you're having more than one. And if you're drinking it at home, you don't have to go to work that day. So probably would be a good one to have with some French toast, more than likely. That's what they brewed it to resemble. So I would think that's what they're after here, guys. It's not a bourbon beer or anything like that, barrel aged. So we've got the ABV, we got the IBUs, we got the bottled on date. So it's time. Final beer of the evening for me. So let's see what it brings to the table today. A little bit of hiss, a little bit of smoke. And we're going to pour this right down the center, guys, unless it starts to produce a monster head. Very dark coming out of the bottle. About a finger of head on that pour. A very nice looking beer over to the light. Very nice. Nice looking beer, very dark. Looks very, very much like a Imperial Stout should look like. To the nose we go. Roasted malt, a hint of cinnamon and vanilla. Nice sweetness, probably from the maple syrup. Smells very, very tasty, guys. Might be some dark fruit in there, but I kind of doubt any of that's going to come out too much. And on the back of the bottle it says, French Toast Imperial Stout is a robust dark stout complemented by zesty cinnamon, smooth vanilla, and a comforting sweetness of only the best maple syrup. Smells pretty good. It smells like French toast. I'm getting the maple syrup, cinnamon. Smells good. Let's dive in. Cheers, everybody. Cheers, Jason and Julie. Thank you both. I appreciate it. Very, very pleasant, guys. The cinnamon is there. A nice sweetness from the maple syrup. A little bit of vanilla. Roasted malt, maybe a hint of black molasses. Maybe a slight hint of some bittersweet chocolate. Very pleasant beer to drink. Very pleasant. These Imperial Stouts that Jason has sent to me from Wicked Weed, he sent me I think 4 of them. They've all been very pleasant beers to drink, guys. So if you can get your hands on these and you want to pick them up, that would be a good one if you like this style of beer. I don't buy their beers anymore since they sold out recently, but that's your choice. I mean, whatever beer you want to drink and whoever you want to support, that's your choice. I'm not going to tell you not to buy it. That is definitely your prerogative. Don't let this old man tell you what he's going to buy or not buy, or what you should buy or not buy. Support who you want to, guys. I can't emphasize that enough. Once the breweries, I've told you this multiple times before, once the brewery sells out more than 25% of the brewery to some of the big guys, it's not considered a craft beer anymore. And I understand why they do that, guys. And I've said this before also. I mean, when somebody comes in like the big guys are and want to buy you out or hand you a big suitcase full of money, that's expansion and distribution and all that goes with all that extra revenue there, guys. So I understand why it happens and why it's going on. So, but it is what it is. So. Support who you want to. That's what I'm going to tell you. I'm going to sip on this so I'll come up to room temperature. I'm going to come back and give it a grade. Alright guys, I'm back. Been sipping on it for a while. Very tasty beer, guys. I mean, it is a very pleasant beer to drink. Alcohol is well hidden for an 8.8%. Tastes like French toast. I'm getting the maple syrup. I'm getting the cinnamon. Very nice. Very tasty beer, especially for me, for the final beer of the evening for me. I like these stouts and bigger beers for the final beer for me, since I'm only allowed a couple a day. Very tasty, guys. It tastes just like what they're saying it should taste like on the front label, a French Toast Imperial Stout. And you know what French toast tastes like. The cinnamon and vanilla and the maple syrup, it's there. So, ABV's on there, bottle on date's on there, so very well done. Very enjoyable. Thanks again to Jason and Julie for sending it to me. Delicious. Final chug. A very nice beer, guys. It is. It is. To me, guys, A- for me, 92. That's where I'm going to put it. Over to Beer Advocate, they say 92. Imagine that. We're in agreement. We've been in agreement on a couple of their beers here recently. So that's exactly where I'm putting it, guys. 92 for me. And over to Untapped, they have it at 4.01. That is also in their A- scale. Not quite to the 92 scale, but pretty close. So it's unanimous. Beer Advocate, and Untapped, and myself, A- scale. It is definitely an A beer, guys. It's worth picking up, giving it a try. I enjoyed it. So once again, thanks to Jason and Julie for sending it to me. If you've had the 2019 edition of the French Toast Stout from Wicked Weed Brewing, let me know what you think. Till we meet again, let's go see what's in the fridge. Yeah.